Hello, my friends. Welcome back to your mats. So today's practice is all about balance, and not just physically balancing on our mats, but balancing our breath and also finding the balance within the balancing postures of effort and ease. I'm really excited to practice with you all today, so let's get started. Go ahead and begin on your hands and knees. So coming into tabletop position, spread the fingers nice and wide, claw your fingertips into the mat, shoulders over the wrists, hips stacked over the knees, and just start to notice your body here for a moment. So become aware of where you're distributing your weight, maybe how you feel today, what your breath is like in this moment. And we're immediately going to just jump right into our theme of balance and start to find balance in your body. So notice if maybe most of the weight is in your knees, or most of the weight is in the palms of your hands, or maybe your belly sagging towards the ground, or you could be quite rounded. So finding that balance, that neutrality in the spine and the whole body, and coming to a place that feels good. And then just begin to notice your breath and see if you can find a balance of equal inhales and exhales. So if your exhales are much longer than your inhales, or maybe your inhales are longer and your exhales are quick, see if you can balance out the two, finding a place of ease. And then on your next inhale, begin to reach out with the right fingertips, and then maybe send that left leg out long behind you. So finding our first little bit of balance in our physical practice as our 2 points of contact are our right knee and our left hand. Remember to keep clawing into the fingertips of the left palm, so taking pressure out of the wrist. And reach forward with those right fingertips, send energy out of the left foot. So making yourself as long as possible. Nice long spine. Exhale, gently release everything down to the ground. Right fingertips spread nice and wide. Inhale, reach the left fingertips out in front of you. Maybe send that right leg out long behind you. Checking back in with your breath. So making sure you're finding those equal inhales, equal exhales. If your mind starts to wander, I know these poses can be hard and challenging for us sometimes, but bring it back to your breath. Let it guide you through this. Reach out with those left fingertips, press back with the right toes. So you're being pulled in two opposite directions. Exhale, release. Nice, one more time on each side. Inhale, reach out with the right fingertips, send the left foot back. Take a breath here. On your next inhale, send the right arm out to the side, left leg out to the side. So this time you're reaching in opposite directions on either side of your mat, and then exhale, bring it back to the front and the back. Inhale. Reach out to the side, so either side of your mat with your hand and your foot. Exhale, bring it back. Good. Inhale. Exhale. So imagine your hand and your foot are at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, and then you're moving them to 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release. Nice job, guys. On an inhale, send the left fingertips out, right foot back. So we're at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock right now. On your next inhale, begin to move the foot and the hand to 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good job, guys. Inhale. Exhale, last time. Inhale. Exhale, good. Slowly lower down. Bring the knees together. Gently send the hips back. Come into a narrow child's pose. So forehead or cheek down to the mat. Hands can be out in front of you with the elbows bent and the fingertips touching, or you can bring them back alongside you. Take a moment to check in with your breath. Equal inhales and exhales. Find that balance. Slowly creep the hands back out in front of you. Claw into the fingertips. Pull yourself up onto your hands and knees. Knees come back to hip distance apart. Tuck the toes. And then send the hips up high. Downward facing dog. So just checking in with your downward dog for a moment. Again, coming back to that whole theme of balance. So notice where you're distributing your weight. Check in with your hands, your feet. Press the ground away from you as you push your heels down. So also finding the balance in the polarities as we push up and out of our shoulders. We're also pressing down through our heels. So again, moving in two opposite directions. Start to widen your stance, so bring the feet out to the edges of your mat, so just outside your hips. And I like to do this for a little bit more stability because we're going to get a little bit crazy here in our downward dog. Begin to strongly press out of the palms of the hands, so claw into your fingertips. And then begin to shift the weight over into the right palm just a little bit and see if you can start to float the left hand off the ground. And then bring it back alongside you. So reaching the fingertips behind you up towards the ceiling. Continue pressing out of that right shoulder, nice and strong. Check in with your breathing. And then exhale, slowly bring that left palm back. Nice job, guys. We're gonna do that one more time and add a little bit of a cheeky move into it. So stay with me. Press out of the right shoulder. Start to bring that left hand back alongside you. Now walk the feet back if you need to, but we're gonna roll forward into a one arm plank and then start to come into side plank on the right side. Good, so left hand can stay alongside your body, or you can reach up if you've shifted into that side plank. Again, have fun with this. This is really hard stuff. So modify if you need to. Check in with your breath. Keep lifting the hips if you're in that side plank. And then exhale, slowly float the left hand back down, roll back into your high plank, and send the hips back, downward facing dog. Once you're there, walk the hands in towards the feet. Come into a forward fold, bend into the knees if you need to. Head hangs nice and heavy down towards the ground. And to give your wrists a break, grab opposite elbows and just sway side to side for a moment. So it should feel really nice. Beautiful effort, guys. Drop the hands gently down to the ground. Lift one foot up, slide the palm of the hand under that foot, so toes are going to come to the crease of the wrist. And then same thing on the other side. Lift the left foot up, slide the left palm under. So this is gorilla pose. Bend into the knees as deeply as you need to. We're not so much focused on a stretch in the back of the legs here as we are just kind of releasing the wrists. So you can even use your toes to apply as much pressure as you like into the palm of the hand. And it should feel really nice on our wrists. Good, gently release, keep the head nice and heavy. Knees bent, slowly uncurl all the way to standing. So getting out of our upper bodies and into our lower body for just a moment. Hands are gonna come out in front of you, palms together, arms parallel to the ground. Lift that left knee up as you ground down into the right foot. Good, so knee in towards the chest. And I want you to imagine you're pulling a bow and arrow. Now, I've never actually done this before, but this is kind of what I imagine it feels like. Slowly draw the left hand back along your right arm. Continue that motion all the way back, opening up into a twist on the left side. Now your gaze can stay out over the right fingertips, or if you want to challenge your balance even more, take a breath, focus, engage the core, and slowly shift your gaze over the left side, or maybe even beyond your left fingertips. Good. On your next inhale, bring the hands back to center, rotating your torso back to the top of your mat. Same thing. Exhale, draw that bow and arrow back, back, back. Left hand continues all the way back. Follow with the gaze if you like. And then inhale, back to center. Good. Slowly draw the bow and arrow. Open up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Open up into your twist. Inhale, back to center. One more time. Exhale. Open up. Inhale, back to center. Good. Drop that left leg down and shake it out for a second, guys. Nice job. So find that hip distance stance. Slowly inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Walk those hands back out, downward facing dog. Find that wide stance with the feet again. So bring the feet out to the edges of the mat. Again, about hip distance apart. Start to press firmly into those palms. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Claw into your mats. Good. On your next inhale breath, start to find that shift in weight over to the left side of your body and see if you can float that right arm back alongside you. Now it's okay if you fall out of this, or maybe your right fingertips are still on the ground, or you're just playing around with your balance here. Have fun with this flow. Yoga is all about creativity and curiosity and exploration of the body, especially when it comes to balance. Maybe even smile a little bit. Good. Exhale, release that right hand back down. Find your breath. So take a little bit of an active rest here for a moment. And then we're moving into that side plank again. So on your next inhale breath, send the right hand back alongside you. Walk the feet back if you need to lengthen your stance as you roll forward into your high plank, and then come over onto your left side for side plank. Right arm can stay alongside you or can lift up and reach towards the sky. If you're in side plank, keep pressing firmly out of the left palm. Claw into those fingertips to protect the wrist. Lift the hips up. Good. Smile and breathe. Nice job, guys. We're all in this together. I'm sweating and shaking too. I'm right there with you guys. Exhale, release back into your high plank. Press it back, downward dog. Nice job. Begin to walk the hands back towards the feet. Bend into the knees if you need to. Let that head hang nice and heavy again. So grab the elbows once more, sway side to side. And then coming back into that gorilla pose, lift one foot up, slide the palm of the hand under, so toes to the crease of the wrist, and then same thing on the other side. Again, take as deep of a bend in the knees as you need to. We're not really stretching out the legs here, but we're decompressing the wrists. So applying as much pressure into the palm of the hand as you need to with your toes. This should feel really nice. If it doesn't, if this is not pleasing to your body, modify, do something else that feels good. Good. Exhale, slowly release one hand at a time. Keep the head nice and heavy, bend in the knees. Slowly uncurl all the way up to standing. All right, nice job, guys. So you know where we're going with this. We're gonna do the other side now. So shifting weight into that left foot, hands come out in front, palms together, arms parallel to the ground. Begin to lift the right knee up, find your balance. So ground down through the left foot, grow tall out of the crown of the head. So finding that balance of rooting down but growing tall. Big inhale. As you exhale, draw that bow and arrow. Right hand creeps up the left arm. Open it up to the right side, coming into that twist. So again, you have the option here to continue gazing forward, or you can shift your gaze out to the side. Maybe even you continue the gaze back behind the right fingertips. Good. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, release that bow and arrow, open up to the right. And you may find that one side is harder to balance on than the other, and that's completely normal. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, open up. Woo! See, I'm struggling right there with you guys, or maybe you're not struggling at all. And that's great, fantastic. Inhale, back to center. Last time, exhale, open up. Keep that front knee lifted. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, shake it out. Nice job, guys. Shake out the wrists, shake out that right leg. Maybe take your hands into fists. Go up and down the front of your thighs for a moment. A little bit of self-massage, self-love. Inhale, back of the mat, hands lift overhead, grow tall. Exhale, ride that wave all the way down. Head goes heavy at the bottom of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk it back out. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring that left foot up in between the hands. Engage the core, squeeze the thighs in, rise up, crescent lunge. Now find your balance here. We're gonna incorporate that last move that we just did into a crescent lunge. So the hands are going to come out in front of you. Get a little bit bouncy in the low body here. All right, so we're gonna have fun with this, guys. If you fall out of this on the first try, don't worry, who knows? I may be falling out of this as well. So we're all gonna do this together. Get really bouncy in your low body. On your next inhale breath, press strongly through the left leg, lift that right knee up into your chest, bow and arrow, open up to the right. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, step it back, crescent lunge. Nice job. Get nice and bouncy. Inhale, step it forward. Exhale, open up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, step it back. Nice job, guys. Inhale, step it forward. Exhale, open up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, step it back. Beautiful, guys. 2 more times. Inhale, step it forward. Exhale, open up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, step it back. Last time. Inhale, step it forward. Exhale, open up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, step it back. This time, lift the arms overhead. And then exhale, release the hands back behind you. Clasp the palms together, make a fist. Roll those shoulders back, open up your chest. Nice job, guys. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Start to heel toe that left foot out to the edge of the mat. Start to bring it all the way back, working into your side plank on the right side. So left arm lifts up towards the sky. Maybe it comes down to the side of the body. Press nice and firmly out of that right hand. You guys got this for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, back into your high plank, downward facing dog. Find that balance in your breath again. So if you got a little bit out of breath during that round, bring it back, recenter. Find those equal inhales and exhales. You guys got this. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, shift the gaze forward, big step up with the right foot. Good. Find that equal distribution of weight between the back foot and the front foot. Engage the core. Squeeze the thighs in. Rise up. Crescent lunge. Good. Arms come out in front of you. Palms together. Parallel to the ground. You guys know where we're going. So get bouncy in the low body. Remember, this first try is just a test run. We're just going to test it out. So as you inhale, step forward. Left leg lifts up. Exhale, bow and arrow, left arm sweeps up the right arm. Open up to the left side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, step it back. Nice, guys. Let's do this 4 more times. Inhale, left knee lifts up. Exhale, open up to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, big step back. Nice job, guys. Inhale, forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale, forward. Exhale, big step back. 3 more times. You guys got this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. We're all in this together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, lift the arms overhead, exhale, palms come back behind you, make a fist, open up that front body and shoulders, deepen that lunge just a little bit, sink into your hips, and then exhale, release the hands down, start to heel toe that right foot out to the side of the mat, eventually bringing it all the way back, right arm lifts up, either step or heel toe it back into your side plank on the left side. Nice job, guys. Keep lifting. Check in with your breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, back into your high plank. Drop the knees together. Send the hips back, child's pose. So if your arms are out in front, go ahead and bend into the elbows to release the shoulders, hands come to touch, or bring the arms alongside you. Rest your forehead or cheek down to the mat. Beautiful job, guys. So check in with your breath here. It kind of went crazy, your heart rate spiked, maybe you were gasping for air on that last set, that is a-okay. Just start to slow it back down a little bit, bring yourself back to those equal inhales and exhales. And then slowly start to uncurl, peel yourself off your legs. So coming up to a seat, roll over onto one hip, whatever side feels best. Bring those legs out in front. So we're gonna give the legs a little bit of love since we just worked them quite hard. You guys did an awesome job. So find your sits bones, maybe rock side to side for a moment. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, find some length in the spine, pull the toes back towards your face, so nice active stretch. As you exhale, hands on the hips, and start to fold forward until you come into a place of discomfort where you're really feeling that stretch, but it's not painful. And whenever you've found that place, as you start to draw the chest lower, 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 let the hands come on either side of the legs. And maybe it's in your practice to grab your feet. Maybe you can even lay down on your legs. Wherever you're at, just really feel that stretch, that opening in the back of the legs. Try to keep the spine nice and long here, so no rounding into the back. Chest forward, maybe even shift your gaze forward slightly to keep that upper body lifted and the spine long. those equal inhales and exhales. And then as you continue this stretch, maybe on those exhales you find a little bit more depth. Maybe you can allow the upper body to come a little bit closer to the tops of the thighs. Keep pulling those toes back towards your face. And then engage the core and slowly start to rise back up. Nice job. Pull that right knee into your chest. And you can use your hands on your shins here, or you can give your leg a hug. Either way, pull that knee in towards your chest. Just give yourself a hug. Feel that stretch through the glutes. And then take your foot in your hands. Let the knee gently fall out to the side. Start to just rock. I call this rock the baby. So you're just rocking your leg left to right, kind of getting into the hips a little bit. Good. Start to slow it down. Set the right foot, cross it over the left leg. So right foot is coming to the outside edge of your left knee. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, left arm lifts up. As you exhale, you're gonna bring the left elbow to the right knee, opening up into a gentle twist. Now, if this is too much for you, you can always just, again, hug your right knee with your left arm, sit up nice and tall, and open up into your twist that way. You can even bring your left hand to your right shin. So again, whatever feels best in your body, don't force yourself into a deep twist here. Just gently open up to the right. Find those equal inhales and exhales. Lengthen the spine here. So we lengthen to allow that energy to flow up and down. And exhale, slowly release. Right leg goes back out long. Bend into the left knee. Pull your leg into your chest. So again, you can use your hands on your shin. You can wrap yourself up in a hug. Just pull your left knee into your chest. Sit up nice and tall. Finding a little bit of stretch here in your glutes. And releasing, bringing the hands to the left foot. Let the knee gently fall out to the side, and we're just going to start to rock the baby. You can also just do this with your left hand if you want to bring your right hand down to stabilize. You don't really necessarily need two hands to do this. So again, whatever is feeling good. Remember to sit up nice and tall, so you're going to feel that stretch a whole lot more if you're tall through the front of the body. If you start to round into the back, you're not going to get as much of a stretch here. So nice long spine. And begin to slow it down. Place that left foot over the right leg, so crossing it over to the outside edge of the knee. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Maybe bring the right hand with you. And then exhale, open up into that twist. I like to bring my elbow to my knee, but again, you can also bring the hand to the shin. You can even give yourself a little bit of a hug. So wrapping your elbow around your left knee, whatever feels nice in your body here. Don't force yourself into anything. So just take it little by little. Every inhale, maybe finding a little bit more length in the spine, so growing taller. And every exhale, maybe just deepening little by little into the twist. Exhale, slowly release. Good, uncross that left foot. Bring that right knee up as well. Feet out to the edges of the mat. We're just gonna kind of reset the spine for a second. So hands can come behind you if you like. Just gently drop the knees over to the right, and then back through center, over to the left. Nice job. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. One more time on each side. Good. Inhale, back through center. Feet can come back into hips distance apart. Take the back of the thighs and slowly, slowly lower yourself onto your back. So be really mindful when you move here. We always want to try to just have control of our bodies when we're moving, so don't just flop onto the ground. I know it's tempting, especially when you're tired, but just always making those mindful movements. Bend into the knees. Good. Bring the feet to touch, and then slowly let the knees open up to either side of the mat. So if you need to adjust where the feet are, please do. If they're really close into your pelvis and it's adding a lot of pressure on the groin area or the knees, just push the feet away from you down towards the bottom of your mat. But just find a place where you are feeling a gentle stretch, but you're also comfortable and you can relax. So we're going to end in this pose, coming into our Shavasana. Now, if this does not feel nourishing to your body, or you'd like to end your practice in something different, please, please do that. Wherever you're at, just start to close your eyes. Hands can be out to the side, so you can take up as much space as you want. Please take up space. As you start to feel the ground beneath you rise up to meet your body, as your body gets heavy and relaxed. And just soften into everything. Soften into your shoulder blades, your bum. Let your knees feel heavy on either side. Release your jaw, your tongue, your collarbones, your throat. Release your breath. So if you were shaping or molding your breath, just let it go and let the breath come natural, however it wants to. Begin to feel balanced in all aspects of your life. Balanced in your mind, your body, balanced with your breath, and balanced in your spirit. And just feel a sense of peace and calm wash over you as everything releases. Gently start to deepen the breath. So on your next inhale, filling up the belly and the lungs. Maybe exhaling out through the mouth. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, letting go. You've kept the legs in this bound angle. Begin to bring the arms down alongside you. Bring the hands to the outer edges of the knees or the thighs and just gently assist your legs back up. So feet coming onto the mat, knees up towards the sky. Maybe take the arms overhead, take a nice big stretch like you're waking up for the first time. And if your legs are still out long, go ahead and bend into the knees and slowly start to roll over onto whatever side feels best. So coming into that fetal position, bend into the elbows, rest your head on your upper arm. Take a few breaths here to reset. Start to ground down through your left palm or right palm, whatever side, whatever your top arm is. Ground down through the fingertips on your next exhale breath. Use that to push yourself gently up to a seat. So keep the eyes closed for a moment. Come into a comfortable seat on your mat. Palms can rest on the knees face down. So just grounding us back into the earth. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, so find that space. Find that last little bit of balance here. So if you notice yourself leaning forward or maybe leaning backwards, find that equilibrium in the body. That space of effortless effort. And gently drop the chin down to the chest. Slowly flutter open the eyes. So just bringing your awareness back into your space. Hands can come to heart center. And as we finish out our practice, just bringing this balance, this awareness with us into the rest of our day. Namaste, my friends.